Hey everybody, what's up? Michelle here. Welcome back to my channel. So I look a little bit insane. Going into the video, I have a really bright red lip on, a little bit darker eyeshadow than I normally wear, but I just love anymore coming in here. I have so many products that I'm blessed with that I was able to purchase, and I love just playing around, even if this is how normally I look, but a little more insane. Just to have fun and play around, and then I would take it off. But I've decided to have a little more fun on my channel, keep it on, show you guys what I like to do. And also, I want to say everything on my face, besides my lip product and a little bit on my eyes, are products I don't like. So I really debated whether to do this video or not. So I don't want brands, obviously my channel is very small, but I don't want to talk shit on, I know people invest so much money and time and effort, and they're so proud of what they come out with. But sometimes it just doesn't work. So I have everything on my face right now. I had to I had to fix it up a little bit with other products that I love because I can't speak. I'm sorry. But everything on my face is just not that great for me. I don't feel it. Nor do I feel my hair right now. Anyhow, so like I said, I was debating doing this video, but I feel things happen. One of the items I'm going to be talking about really hurt me. I have every single foundation from this brand, and I mean every single one, even ones that I should throw away, like that old. I still have them, and this does just not work out. So most of the stuff that it did not work out, it's not a brand issue, it's a Michelle issue. It's my skin tone, it's my skin type, it's, whatever it may be. So I figured, let's help you out. I have normal to dry skin, so my skin varies from season to season. In the wintertime, I get very, very dry, especially around my T-zone area. So the first thing we're going to be talking about is a primer. Now, I have been really reorganizing and getting stuff in a donation pile, a throwaway pile, give it to a friend pile. But I have a bunch of products that I really spent money on, and I used them for maybe 1 second and never, went back to them. So I figured I would try this again. And yeah, this is going to be Donate. So this is the Revlon Color Stay Prep and Prime Primer Base. It doesn't want to be here either. So this is something that is really liquidy. And I get it's probably has that white cast because it has a really big SPF of 34. But there's something about it. It just leaves me really greasy. Like, I feel it sets me up for failure out the gate. And I have it on right now. And before I turned on the camera, you should have seen how oily I looked. And I'm never oily unless I'm sweating. So it is hot in this room, but not that hot. I mean, it was bad. I had to actually take one of my favorite powders at the moment for all over my face from Natasha Denona and take a beauty blender and go in here and really kind of dab all over my face. So that I just have to donate. It just not going to work for my skin type. It's very expensive. For the drugstore, it's like $18. I think Wet n Wild's an amazing product. I think Physicians Formula has amazing primers. That I can't get on board with. So sorry, Revlon. All right, so the next thing I'm going to be talking about is something, again, I mentioned this in the beginning of the video. I don't love this, but I've used it so many ways and it's just not going to work out. Sometimes you just need to be like, let's split ways. It's not going to work. So this is the Maybelline Dream Urban Cover Full Coverage Foundation. I almost called it a concealer. So this has an SPF of 50. Love the packaging. Love the price point. It's $10.99. Find it at any drugstore. I was so excited for this, you guys. Number one, the colors are very off for Maybelline, I feel. Like, this is a shade I always get. I can take you through my foundation drawer. No joke. And every foundation I get from them is 120 Classic Ivory. Excuse me. So I don't know if they're changing it up or what it may be, but this is way too dark. I do have it on right now. I have used this with a hydrating primer, a pore filling primer. I've used it with both. I've used it with no primer. I've used it with a newer primer. I've used it with a high-end primer, and it does not work. So what happens for me personally is I'm very dry, obviously in my T-zone area. The first time I wore this, I wore it with my natural, normal, every single day primer, which is from Dr. Brandt, which is a higher end primer. It's a pore filling primer. And I looked in the mirror about an hour after being at work, and right here in the T-zone, it felt and looked like I can peel my skin off. No one wants that look, especially when you're at work. I did it to myself, and all of my foundation was gone. So picture it. If you are like me and you have redness on your nose or a little bit around your cheek area, imagine like your whole face being covered, but your redness just, it looked awful. I had to buy makeup wipes on my break and take everything off. So today I tried it again, and I don't know if you're going to be able to see, but everything, my highlights, my blush is kind of gone. So my blush was really, really hard to blend. It took forever. And I use the blush that I use all the time. My bronzer was pretty okay, but there are some spots, and my pores are like screaming bloody murder. There's texture around there. It's just, it's not good. It's not good. It's not good. It's not good. I'm going to give this to a friend that may love it. I just can't do it. I just can't. I love you, Maybelline. You're actually one of my favorites. OG, love you, love your launches, love everything about you, but that just does not work out for me. I wish it did, though. I wish it really did. All right, so let's talk about another foundation that didn't work out. This is the Laura Geller Quench Intense Hydrating Foundation. So when I seen this, I'm like, hydrating, yes, like love it. But this is way too hydrating. This makes me look like oily Sally. I just can't deal with it, can't do it. I use powder over top. I use maybe like a slight bit of it. And initially when you put it down, it has that shine, and then it kind of sticks. It's like a weird consistency. But once you start your day and you start, you know, sweating or, you know, producing what you produce, it just, for my skin tone, it's not going to work. And it sucks because you get like almost 2 fluid ounces in here. That's so much for a tinted moisturizer or foundation, but no, I don't want to look sweaty, especially if I'm not, you know what I mean? Like, who wants that? All right, so let's talk about another thing that didn't work out. So this is something new as well. This is from CoverGirl, and this is the True Blend Undercover Concealer. I was waiting for CoverGirl to come out with a replica like L'Oreal did of the Tarte Shape Tape. I was waiting for it, and they didn't do it for a minute. So I'm like, oh, you know, good job, CoverGirl. And here we are. They came out with it. I can only find this at CVS. I can't find it on Ulta.com. I can't find it at Ulta stores or Walgreens or Rite Aid. CVS, for me in my state, is the only one that has this guy. But it looks literally just like Tarte Shape Tape. The colors are really like off. So I believe they have 16 shades, which for me, for a drugstore brand concealer, is pretty impressive. But what you find is you have about 6 to 7 shades that are neutral undertone, and then you have about 6 or 7 shades that are really golden undertone, and then the rest of the shades are super, super dark. So the shade I chose is Light Nude, and I have it on right now. I love the coverage at first. I'm like, oh my God, like the coverage is going to be amazing. But this creases so quickly underneath my eyes. This is horrible that I'm doing this. Okay. So, I'm pretty tired looking. It is what it is. But it creases. It doesn't cover any of my darkness. I use quite a bit underneath my eye area, number 1. 2, I used a really good like high-end powder. But that's so embarrassing. But it doesn't cover any of my darkness. And if you were like face to face with me right now, you would be like, whoo, like I look, what is that, crepey? Crepey? Yeah, I look just insane. So no, that is a no for me. No, no, no. All right, so let's talk about something else that didn't work out for me. Okay, so this is a little bit older of a product, but I just picked it up. I fell in love with the colors, was really excited about it. So this is the Too Faced Sweetie Pie Radiant Matte Bronzer. And in my head, before I ordered it, I'm like, Radiant Matte? Like, how is that possible? But I ended up picking it up anyways. That's what it looks amazing. But no matter how you work your brush into it, you're automatically getting that pink in there. I think if your skin tone is like, yeah, it's not like I think if your skin tone, if you're dark complected, I think this would be amazing because you get that highlight and you get that bronziness and you get a little bit of color that you really can't tell. I think for someone like me that's very pale and white, I don't think that that's a flattering look on me. Maybe if I'm darker tan, it'd be okay. But I think for the price of this, unless you're dark complected, I just don't see it working. So it's infused with peach and sweet fig cream. Don't know what that means. Maybe it's a good thing. Maybe it's not. I don't know. Everything's like so like, but I used it with different brushes and that pink just always comes about. I even took my finger and went around these areas and the color itself, the bronzer color is very beautiful and I would love that in a pan all by itself, but this just doesn't work out. The next thing that didn't work out, this is from Tarte and this is the Skin Twinkle Lighting Palette. So this is something that, I don't know, I think for me Tarte highlights don't really work out, but this has two like shimmer highlights, I guess that's what you would call it. Yeah, like two shimmers and then you get one matte. To be honest, I don't ever use, like this is very soft and creamy, I will be honest, but I don't really use that. But these, I have it on right now and it took a lot of time. And this is the first time I've ever have done this, but I actually wetted. Is that a word? Oh my God. I'm tired. I sprayed my brush and went in, but I had to literally like dunk like 18 times over and over and over again to even build it up. And now having it on, I feel like, again, if you were like face to face with me, I look really greasy in that area. Like I don't look presentable. So not gonna happen. This is something that I tried for a second time and I don't really blame the formula as much. I kind of don't like the colors in it. So this is from Bare Minerals. I think the packaging is beautiful. I like the fact that the brush holder is small enough to actually close up. So if you're traveling and you love the colors in here and you want to take it with you, you can take your favorite brush and put it in the palette. I love that. The colors to the touch are very, very creamy and they seem pigmented, but it really takes some effort on your part to build it up. I actually had to go in with my travel little mini Kevin Aquan quad to build anything up to make it noticeable. Yeah, that's a no for me. So I am going to donate it. I have only used about 6 shades in this palette. It's not a palette I would go for anyways. I'm not really into like like I love a bronzy, neutral, natural type look. Yeah, so I'll just donate it. I'm not saying it's horrible. I'm not saying, like they have one that's actually neutral, so maybe I'll pick that up eventually and let you know how it goes. Something I'm very disappointed in myself with that I purchased. So this is from Marc Jacobs. This is the face brush. This brush was like $80. No, I think it was $70. But I don't use it as a powder brush. I use it as a bronzer brush. This brush right here, this is called the Face Powder Brush. And this is from Walmart. This comes in a set of 3, and it's like $4, $5, and this one feels so good. It's so big and bulky. I'm not saying this is not good quality, but I am saying you can find so many other things that are affordable at the drugstore, even less, like BH Cosmetics makes amazing brushes. I have some here from literally this I got off of Amazon. It's one of my favorite brushes. There's not even a name on it, and I love it. It was like $2. They're just, yeah. Unless it's doing my makeup for me, I'm not falling for it anymore. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you're gonna literally walk into my makeup room, do my makeup for me, tap off that brush and put on my bronzer or my face powder, I'm not buying you. That's how I feel about that anymore. All right. Is there anything else? Oh, one more thing. This is the Stila Stay All Day Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner. This bleeds so bad, and it dries out very quickly. And for the amount of money, no. All right, guys. So that is it for me. I hope you like this little video. I wasn't going to do a video because I'm going to be still deleting. I've been kind of like procrastinating with deleting some of my videos or all of my videos because I feel like, damn, like I worked really hard on that, you know, even if it's not everybody's speed. I don't care. I still like them. So I'm kind of like, I deleted, I think, like 2 last night. I'm still kind of like, what do I do? But I didn't want you guys to be like, oh, she's just been posting. And then boom, like I don't see anything for a month. So I wanted to throw this video in there for you guys so you guys don't forget about me. Also, I am going to be doing the giveaway with the Luxie brushes still. Like, I didn't forget about that. Even if I sit in this chair for 5 seconds and do a video like that, like, I didn't forget about anybody. So I do know. And then also, I wanted to ask you guys before I let you guys go, let me know what videos you want to see. I actually have a huge pile over there of concealer and powder. So I was going to do a video like declutter with me. We can go through all my concealer collection, my powder collection, what I'm donating, what I'm throwing away, what I'm keeping. Would you guys want to see that? Like literally leave it in the comments. Also, I wanted to do a video on my worst foundation in my collection or my best foundation in my collection, or I wanted to do a video, one side of my face low end, one side of my face high end, like my favorites and what I think drugstore can bring to the table versus high end, if you want to see that. And also, I thought it'd be a fun idea for my husband to film me and give me just like 5 minutes to but like grab everything in my makeup room. Like if my house was caught, you know, catching on fire, like you have 5 minutes to pick up, you know, your main items, what I would pick up. Like, cause I really don't know. If I had 5 minutes to come into this room, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 25 drawers around me full of makeup, and that has a little bit in it. I'm still working on that. And then I have a drawer over there, and then I have this guy that has just random shit up here, and then like giveaway stuff. Like I have Elf, I have Anastasia, I have more Elf, I have Baby Lips, I have Model's Own, another Model's Own, I have NYX, I have Lorax, I have like this thing. So I don't know. What would I pick? If you guys want to see it, let me know. If there's something new on the market that you want me to grab, I will do that as well. Your ideas for me are helpful. But yeah, I'm going to get out of this hot ass room. That's another thing too, to be honest. I've been trying to find a different filming spot because this spot is perfect. I can shut the door. I have my ring light. Everything's set up, ready to go. I have all my stuff. Lighting downstairs is a little bit shitty. But it's so hot in here. Like, I have upper lip sweat. That's how hot it is. Like, I'm sweating. All right, guys. So that is it. Also, last thing, I promise. I've been really loving this red lip. So this is from Sleek, and this is the shade 433. It reminds me of 4th of July, but this is so good. It's comfortable. I never wear red lips, ever. And I really love this. So, all right, guys, I won't keep you any longer. Thank you so much for watching. Again, comment down below so I know who you are. Even, I don't know what I'm planning on with my channel, but I have tons of giveaways, and I love hearing your feedback. So make sure you leave a comment below so I know who you are. Check me out on Instagram. You can also DM me if that makes you feel more comfortable. You can email me. I'll leave my email down below. And yeah, love you guys, and I will see everybody in my next video.